General Hospital spoilers indicate that Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, is on the warpath and wants to take her grandchildren, Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Serenity and Sequoia Mork-Mako, away from their mother, Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, and will do whatever it takes to make it happen. Now that Carly has finally seen Willow for who she really is, she will fight for her grandchildren at any cost, and she may go to an unlikely person for help, Monica Quartermain, last played by the late Leslie Charleson. With the help of Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, Carly can petition for custody of the children because their mother, Willow, is not acting in their best interests by moving in with Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, who she had an affair with, and is also the children's great-uncle. Since Michael Corinthos, last played by Chad Duell, is currently recovering in Germany from his injuries and is not able to take custody at this time, Diane could petition the court that the best interest of the children is that they stay with their grandmother until their father recovers and returns to Port Charles and decides how he wants to proceed. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, could find out that Carly is taking these actions and let Monica know. Monica would come up with a genius plan. Carly is more likely to get custody if she joins the petition, and they file for joint custody of the children together. Carly would realize that this is a great move to ensure that Willow loses custody of the children, and she would quickly agree, realizing that Monica and her having joint custody is the best solution for all. Monica has a lot of influence and power in Port Charles and could easily make this happen. Carly told Willow that she would make good on her promise, and she arrives with a court order to take the children from her. Willow would refuse to give up her kids, but she would have no choice. Drew would promise to fight Carly on this, and she would tell him that Monica arranged everything and that there is nothing that he or anyone else can do about it. Carly takes the kids out of Drew and Willow's home, and Willow is shattered. What do you think? Do you think that Carly will team up with Monica to take Willow's kids away from her? Do you think that they will succeed? Will Willow lose custody of her children? Keep watching General Hospital, weekdays on ABC, to find out what happens next. And don't forget to check back right here for all your latest General Hospital information, news and spoilers. In the twisted world of Port Charles, loyalties are constantly shifting. Secrets are bubbling just beneath the surface, and no relationship is ever truly safe. Now, just when things seem to be settling down for Willow and Michael, a shocking turn of events threatens to rip their family apart, one that no one saw coming. In an explosive move that promises to send shockwaves through General Hospital, Carly Corinthos is set to make a bold and deeply personal decision. She's taking the kids away from Willow, and she's doing it with Monica Quartermain's help. Willow thought she was finally stepping into the light after surviving a bone marrow transplant and facing death head-on. With her health improving, her marriage to Michael Quartermain feeling secure, and a stable job at General Hospital, Willow was beginning to believe she'd earned her happily ever after. But things are rarely that simple in Port Charles. Behind the scenes, tensions have been brewing. Carly has been keeping a watchful eye on Willow ever since the young mother started spending more time at work and less time at home. While Carly initially supported Willow's recovery and respected her as Wiley's adoptive mother and Amelia's biological one, things have shifted in Carly's mind. She's seeing signs, some real, some imagined, that Willow is slipping. And with Nina's recent re-entry into Willow's life, Carly's alarm bells have gone into overdrive. Nina Reeves, Carly's longtime nemesis and Willow's biological mother, has been slowly trying to repair the relationship with her daughter after years of animosity, betrayal, and devastating truths. Willow, being the gentle soul she is, has allowed her heart to soften. She's cautiously opening a door for Nina to play a limited role in her life and in the lives of her children. That decision might just be the biggest mistake of her life. Carly has never forgiven Nina for turning her and Sonny's lives upside down during his amnesia in Nixon Falls. And now, the idea that Nina could be influencing Willow, and by extension, her grandchildren, fills Carly with fury and fear. She's convinced that Nina is using Willow as a pawn to get close to Wiley and Amelia, and Carly's not about to let that happen. Sources reveal that an emotional Carly will confront Michael first, insisting that he take action and cut Nina out of the picture once and for all. But Michael, torn between his mother and his wife, refuses to choose sides. He believes Willow has the right to make her own decisions about Nina. That decision sends Carly spiraling. Feeling betrayed and cornered, Carly turns to the one person she never expected to align with, Monica Quartermaine. Monica has always kept a quiet but powerful presence in the Quartermaine household. She's seen more family feuds than she can count, and while she's never had a perfect relationship with Carly, the two women have found some common ground when it comes to protecting the children. Monica has seen Willow struggle, and she, too, is concerned about the role Nina is starting to play. With Michael unwilling to take action, Carly makes her plea to Monica. Help her get Wiley and Amelia out of Willow's care, at least temporarily, until the situation is more stable. Shockingly, Monica agrees. What makes this alliance even more surprising is that Monica and Carly have often found themselves on opposite sides of nearly every conflict in the Quartermaine family saga. But when it comes to the welfare of the next generation, Monica is willing to put aside her differences. Together, Carly and Monica begin quietly gathering evidence, documenting Willow's long hospital shifts, her moments of emotional exhaustion, and her increasing contact with Nina. They're building a case, not just in the court of public opinion, but potentially in a legal one. The goal: temporary custody of Wiley and Amelia placed in Carly's hands, with Monica's support as a respected matriarch and a hospital chief backing up the argument that Willow may be too overwhelmed to handle the pressures of full-time motherhood. It doesn't take long for Willow to sense that something is off. Michael is suddenly distant. Carly is colder than usual. Monica is evasive. Then she stumbles across something that shakes her to her core: a printed email outlining a potential custody filing. Her heart drops. At first, she thinks it's a mistake, maybe something old, maybe someone else's situation. But when she confronts Michael, the truth comes out. He knew. He didn't agree with it, but he didn't stop it either. Willow is blindsided, devastated, furious. She storms into Carly's house demanding answers, but Carly, ever the master manipulator, flips the situation. She tells Willow that she's only doing what's best for the children. That Willow is letting Nina get too close. That she's putting her health, her job, and her misguided need to heal her relationship with her mother ahead of the kids' safety. And worst of all, Carly tells Willow she's not a bad person, she's just not ready to be a full-time mom again. This explosive situation leaves Michael caught in the middle of a heart-wrenching tug-of-war. He loves Willow. He sees how hard she's fought to live for their family. But Carly is pulling the strings from another angle, insisting that if Michael won't protect the kids, she will. Michael has spent years trying to break the toxic cycles of his upbringing, yet here he is, trapped between the woman he loves and the mother who raised him. He tries to find a compromise, but he may find that the lines have already been drawn too deep. And let's not forget Nina. Once she finds out that Carly is trying to use her name as leverage in a custody fight, she explodes. For years, Carly has tried to destroy her. Now, Nina is ready to fight back, and she may have more ammunition than Carly expects. Nina is no longer the woman who let herself be pushed around by Carly Corinthos. With Valentine's resources, Martin as her attorney, and a burning need to protect the fragile connection she's building with Willow and her grandkids, Nina may go scorched earth. If Carly thinks she can erase Nina from the picture, she may be in for the fight of her life.